Breakwater House by Pascale Quiviger is like swimming underwater. In this twisting tale of mothers and daughters, there are moments of lucidity and moments of obscurity. While it's a brief book, the reader can't help taking her time with it. There's so much looking back and forth. The story of the Breakwater House focuses on two best friends, Lucy and Claire, born 5 days apart to two very different women. One, Suzanne, is a middle-class woman living comfortably in an unhappy marriage. The other, Aurore, is a working-class woman who makes up stories about her daughter's father. In fact, Aurore makes up a lot of stories. She creates a rich, fantastical world for the two young girls. At least she does right up until her daughter Lucy's 15th birthday, when she tells her final tale and then disappears for good. Years later, Lucy has a daughter of her own, one destined to live a very short life. Years after that, Lucy finds herself in search of something that she can't quite name, and ultimately purchasing the Breakwater House of the title. It's a strange cottage with a splendid garden that exists on a plane that is not quite of this familiar earth. Time moves differently at the Breakwater House, literally. The space changes. You can't always find it when you're looking for it. And the woman that Lucy bought the cottage from is a woman who brims with mysticism and strangeness and secrets that are never fully revealed over the course of the book. In short, this fanciful novel indulges in tale-telling and magicking. It is a strange potion of a novel, unabashedly strange and intentional in the spells that it casts. At first I thought I would lose patience with it before I reached its end. I did not, though at times the tone of the novel did seem rather arch, even spacey or overly cute, especially in the parts where Lucy and Claire's characters are conflated to the point of hyper-clarity, how one is constantly serving to embody the double of the other. Overall, though, the Breakwater House is an uncommon meditation on love and death, their darknesses and synchronicities and their thrills. The non-chronological structure of the novel, with tales embedded within larger tales, gives the novel a depth that it otherwise might have missed. It ultimately has the feel of patience for the gut-level truths of these human existences. As for the author of this stylized story of stories, that would be Pascale Quiviger, a native of Montreal who writes in French. The Breakwater House is translated by Lazar Lederhendler. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Quiviger actually wrote another novel, A Perfect Circle, that won a Governor General's Award and the Giller Prize. She also wrote a collection of short stories that it seems is not yet translated into English. I wasn't surprised to learn that Quiviger is also a visual artist. The Breakwater House is nothing if not a patently visual novel. It makes me wonder if the paintings and drawings that Quiviger makes have a textual bent to them. It's certainly worth a look.